Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of World End Syndrome on Nintendo Switch. Okay, so I have been told that I follow routes in a specific order in order to unlock other routes, and then I can finally unlock the true route. So, that being said, let's start the Ray route. So we'll do Ray and then Saya. With the final route being Miu. Okay, so we have to look for opportunities to hook up with Saya. Alright, so here, let's get Saya start up with Saya. Actually went through a lot of this on the the last 12 episodes. So okay, so you know, hints that locations we've already been to, but we are going to go and follow Saya around like a lovesick dog. And then, I don't think we can run into Saya at all here. Oh, sorry, no, I mean we should go, I think we need to follow Ray, if I remember right. Saya is one of those ones that's a little bit harder to do. Yeah, okay, so we should do Ray first then. I think this is Ray. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't have a Ray opportunity quite yet, so this is still good here. So that's the most logical sense to get the Saya ending. Or the Ray ending, sorry. I guess we could sort of split here. And then we'll do Ray first. Let's have her go for a walk. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's right. I still had to pick her for the first choice. Oh man, this game. It's so specific about stuff. But that is the nature of visual novels. At least these kind of visual novels. I honestly like less choices in visual novels. So, you know, if I can possibly help it. But I know most people like more choices. Because then you'll end up like me, really spending all your time fast forwarding through a game after your first playthrough, and so you don't really get the experience of enjoying a story all the way through, because then you're getting fractured pieces here and there of parts that you were missing and parts that you didn't do and parts that didn't go well together. Okay, so let's continue to do Hanako, because we need to follow her route first. You know, it's funny, I think it was geared for Japanese audiences to chase after the idol, but, you know, of course, I wanted to chase after the teacher. Shows you where my headspace is at. Okay, so we still can do... yeah, because Ray isn't a choice at all in any of these, so we can still do this one. And Ray and Saya basically have... well, not similar plot lines, but they're more closely related than some of the other characters. Okay, so then let's chase after Ray. And then we'll go a little walk with her, get to know her better. Okay, is Ray an option here? No, so we'll go the Saya route when we don't have Ray available. Oh, actually, I guess technically she's also involved with Ray. I forget the manager's name, but in the hospital first. Okay, now we have to find locations where Ray could possibly be. Let's see, so we could do the forest. What did we do the first time? We did the suburbs. Let's try the forest this time. Let's see, at the entrance to the forest, I see a lot of parents taking their kids to play in the river. If you want to enjoy nature, look no further than a day in Mihate Forest. The light of the summer sun is relentless, though. Maybe I'll try going a little further in. Ah, okay, so then we run into Yukino. Yukino is like the second to last route that we have to follow. I heard that Mihate isn't using a stunt tunnel. Oh, okay, this actually happens earlier then. I heard that Mihate isn't using a stunt double for her hanging scene. And they're going to shoot that scene right here in this very alley. That's right. That's right. Hang on, don't walk away yet. I'll give you my most prized possession. Look, it's a photo of Nikure in her bunny hop outfit. This is one of the best shots I snuck during a live event. I think that's illegal, Kensuke. No thanks necessary. Get it? Necessary? Well, later. Kensuke chatters along on his own, then disappears again on his own. Okay, so I didn't really... Not really a Ray scene. It's more of a Kensuke scene. The hill looks charming from a distance, but with its ups and downs, walking it is a whole different beast. The pinwheels I see here and there set the mood for this small country town. Cafe Pastiche is surrounded by nature. Patrons come by foot and by bike in the afternoon. It's nice because the staff don't mind if I stay a long time. Welcome. Amana brings some water. Yamato notices me from behind the counter and raises an arm in greeting. He looks like he's busy cooking. I order an iced tea. Without anything better to do, I start messing with my phone. No lunch for you? I'm not that hungry. When I tell her this, Amana disappears into the kitchen without saying another word. Amana and Yamato are both so busy waiting on customers that we don't get another chance to talk. Oh, okay, that's more of a Miyu plotline then, so... Unfortunately, the Miyu plotline is last. arrive at the station every time a train stops. People get off and make their way into town. There are a few people at the bottom of the hill talking on cell phones. They look like they're waiting for somebody. Are you enjoying your adolescence, young lad? I'm just kidding. What are you doing here? I'm asking the people in this shop about this town. I've heard a lot of interesting stories. You're still in high school. Don't let it go to waste, okay? Don't break the gumball machine if you can't afford it. Oh, what was that supposed to mean? Ah, you're a good kid. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang around here for a while longer. Motokawa Hospital is surrounded by greenery. Even in the afternoon, there are patients coming and going. Okay, so that's the Yukino plotline, which, again, I'm not going to do the Yukino plotline. You can't really get to the Yukino plotline without doing the Rei, Saya... I know Rei and Saya have to come first. Really? Can you even go to the school? In the afternoon, Mihate High is still overflowing with students attending various clubs. Mayumi, that was awesome! I can't believe you beat the senior captain. I'm always gonna follow in your footsteps. That's too much. Huh? Hey, it's Big Deke. You look bored as usual. Yeah. Hey, when you get back to the mansion, would you clean the bathtub? I'm so sweaty. I want to take a bath. What the? Does this guy live with you, Mayumi? Yep, he's sort of a distant relative. You gotta be kidding. He's lying about his bloodline so he has an excuse to live with you. Mayumi, I know it. Wait a sec. Enough with this nonsense. If you guys have time to dream up this foolishness, go practice your tennis. Sorry. Anyway, thanks for taking care of the tub for me. Pachoo! Your smile isn't helping. The room is locked. I can't enter unless Miss Yamashiro is here. Darn, just when I could really enjoy some alone time. You dare disturb my peace, Big Dick Jones? What are you doing up on this rooftop, Detective Ryazaki? What do you care? As long as I show my badge, I can go anywhere I want. You're a bad cop. The rooftop is the only place I can be alone. I look down on the students with their sports and indulge in melancholy. Loneliness while in a crowd. That is true loneliness. Excuse me. I've always wanted to ask you this. Why are you so infatuated with being by yourself? That's a good question. It's easy. I ran away. That's it? You too. Is it wrong to run away? Well, who do we have here but the young transfer lad? If you hang around here too long, you may fall under suspicion. Oh, it's Mr. Hattori. With the ongoing promotion of the movie and the upcoming board meeting, the Kamishiro family is on high alert. Thus, we have placed additional security camera at each location. I myself am guarding the front gate. By the way, young transfer lad, have you already made the acquaintance of the young lady with the thick glasses? I recently saw her on Sazanami Street at night. She was looking mighty suspicious indeed. I do hope it's just my imagination, but if you do see her, dear boy, do take heed. Age comes with many concerns. Hattori bows politely and leaves. I see visitors here at Takagami Shrine all over. I throw some change into the collection box without much thought, though I have nothing to wish or give thanks for. I know it's meaningless. Miss Yamashiro is in front of the entrance to the sacred land. Oh, you scared me. Didn't anyone teach you not to do that? Me? Well, I did major in tribal studies. I'm just getting a bunch of research done while I can. It's mysterious. Entry is blocked for no apparent reason. The land seems to be managed by the town and the Kamishidos. But did you know that the sacred lands aren't unique to Mihate? There are areas all over Japan bound to tradition. If you're interested, why don't you look into it? Miss Yamashiro walks away after that. Oh, Miss Yamashiro, I can't do your plotline yet. I have to wait on you. It's Ray first, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, she's a nice girl, I guess. Okay, the only place left I haven't gone to is just at home. I return to the mansion. There's someone standing out in the front of the porch.
Ah,
Hey, you. I'm doing a report on Mihate town. Have you heard any unusual stories recently? For example, an eyewitness accounts of Nikide here in town? Or maybe some gossip about your classmate Saya Kamishiro. Any dirt on the Kamishiro family will do fine by me. Hmm? Nothing? What a rude kid. I want to know what his parents look like. I pity him. I find myself thirsty, so I pour myself a glass of barley tea. There's no air conditioning, but the fan's been going constantly. That'll do for now. I could decide to spend all day here, but my room's barren as always. Without much else to do, I find a single book. Oh, I think yeah. Okay, so there's nothing in particular for Ray on that day. So if I'm not chasing after Ray, then I guess I'm going for Miss Kamishiro. Oh, I guess technically this is a Saya subquest. I know, I wish there was a better way to do all this, but there really isn't. Well, where's this thing? Walking around the neighborhood at night is a bit creepy. It's an old town with low lighting and narrow paths. Do only city people feel this creepy vibe in small country towns? Cafe Prestige is like a lone candle in the darkness. I enter the shop to see Mayumi and Yukino sitting at a booth by a window. Kensuke is in a seat in front of them.
Ara.
Oh, you're here too. Is this some kind of secret mystery club meeting? Yukino and I came for a cup of tea, but Kensuke happened to be here too. And you want to sit here?
Oh.
Oh, my dearest friend, you're just in time. Sit, sit. We're sick of hearing your Nikide stories. Look at this, buddy. I have a really bad feeling about it, but I peek at the phone being held up in front of me. It's a news site. Nikide and Kamishiro team up to change Japanese film history. What about it? It's a little hazy, but there's a person behind Nikide in this photo. You recognize her, right? If I squint a little, there is someone who appears to be dressed like Saya. That's right, you're sharp. You know what this means, of course. Not a clue. You seem to get along with Saya, so I can't think of a better candidate for this mission. Saya? Really? I never thought we got along. I need you to ask Saya to get Nikide's autograph. Just ask her yourself, Kensuke. You think that girl would listen to me? Never, but Big Deke would do just fine. Why, you ask? Because I think so. Whatever. Hey, Big Deke, there's a meetup this Sunday. I want to show it to all of the Zetpan fans there. I get it now. Please, I'm begging you. He says he's begging, but he sure isn't acting like it. If you get that from me, I'll give you something really special. Hmm? What's something special, you ask? You want to know right now? These things are best left as surprises. So, will you do it for me? So normally we would say accept, right? I knew you'd say that. That's my pal. Anyway, I'll see you here Saturday. That's tomorrow. And please don't forget Nikide's autograph, okay? Ask Saya to get Nikide's autograph. Bring it to the cafe tomorrow, Saturday the 3rd. You're really gonna do it, huh? I don't know if you're adventurous or good-natured or what. Or bored, or pretentious. Look who's talking. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so... I don't know if that's... really what I want. It's the only problem with when the days end is that the loading becomes a little more tedious. Okay, so I can't go to school. I've been to the station. Let's go to the seafront, see if she's there. There's sparse foot traffic along the boardwalk at night, but the passing car headlights keep her from feeling lonely. The sound of the waves goes on forever, hidden under the noise of the vehicle engines. Even at night, the hotel lobby is crowded. That should do it. Well, folks, you're all dismissed for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Saya bows deeply to her staff. The people she's with bow hesitantly and leave the scene. You must be tired, young lady. Please, the car is waiting. I am exhausted, but working hard on the preparations will spare us stress when the event actually happens. So your father used to say. Indeed. Let's go, Hattori. Saya leaves the hotel without noticing me. A bunch of people who look like hotel guests are chatting over alcoholic beverages. Not my kind of scene. It'd be awkward if I wandered around here. I should get going. The lighthouse, the town's landmark, gets rather dark at night. It takes courage to come here alone. Why exactly did I come out here? Might just be a habit, I suppose. Okay, well that didn't do it for me either. Okay, what's going on in the forest? I must have a lot of guts to be walking around in a forest this late at night. The small patch stretches out into the deep wood. My only companion along this stretch of riverside beach is the moonlight. When I'm here, I sometimes feel like a tiny part of the cosmos, if only for a split second. We live all our days without realizing that truth. Someone's on the bridge, walking this way. You're... Oh, it's you, Jones. I didn't think I'd run into you here. Oh, I heard that Rei Nakaido got injured here this morning. I just came to scope out how it might have happened. I was so busy I couldn't make it here during the day, and I can't see much now, so coming here was pointless. Anyway, I'll be going. You be careful too. I wonder why Mibu came to a place like this empty-handed. Okay, so I run into Mibu. I'm gonna assume he's part of the Saya route. See, this is why I don't like so many choices. You just end up running around and you never actually get a nice coherent story. You know, all at once. You just have to get like piecemeal stuff here and there. With the moon at his back, the Kamashiro Manor sits silently in the night. The security cameras bug me. I think about doing something suspicious on purpose, but I chicken out. The Takagami Shrine at night. There's someone here. Looks like a woman. That's... Oh, you're here for prayers too? Is there anything you would make a wish to the gods for? No, wishing for anything is meaningless. You think so? I don't think it's a bad idea if wishing helps you clarify your thoughts. I think it's much more graceful than going around saying, I want this, I want that, without considering why. I hope you're focused enough on your life that you have a wish you'd like to come true. But don't overthink it, though. Miss Yamashiro plays all sorts of games with me. Intruder! Whoa. Oh, it's Mr. Jones. Taking an evening stroll? Ah, it's Hattori. He ought to apologize for nearly taking me down with a karate chop just now. The sacred land is connected to the Kamoshida family's lands, so it is my duty to manage this place as well. You see, I tend to those shrines during the night as well. Of course, I wouldn't dare step inside the Kamoshida. The Kamoshida family forbids trespassing on the sacred land. The Kamoshida family merely protects. Excuse me. I halfway expected him to disappear in a puff of smoke like a ninja. Okay, no ray route in particular. Um, oh, did I not do home yet? That's what's in home. I return to the mansion. I call home. The lights are on. The lights in the living room are on, but there isn't anyone there. There's a letter on the table. I'm going to Miyu Cafe with Yukino. I might be home late. Don't worry, I have the keys. Miami. They're the kind of regulars who will stay even after the place closes. I hope they don't give Yamato a hard time. I return to my room. I turn on the radio.
ワールドエンドシンドローム。こんばんは、月岡ひかるです。今年は呼び人がよみがえる100年目の年。すでにこの町にあなたのそばに呼び人は現れているのかもしれません。若者たちの間では100年続いた伝言ゲームだと笑い飛ばす人も多いみたいですが、読み人伝説、あなたは信じますか？
I do like that radio voice. Has the appropriate amount of sultry and creepy. Okay, then we gotta pick the route that makes sense here. So that we get more encounters with Ray. So this one gives us a mission to talk to Saya. Let's see what happens if we do this one. Okay, so here, we'll save it here. And then I guess we'll just start at the top and see what happens. Oh, you're up early, aren't you? I got a tennis match today. If you're thinking of coming to cheer me on, don't come empty-handed. Bring me a snack. That's how you really show support, you know? Later. She could have at least told me where her game was being held. No one's in the living room this morning. The smell of toasted bread lingers in the air. Miami must have had some for breakfast. My room is dull as per usual. The closet's filled with summer clothes. I think about getting winter clothes when winter gets here, if I'm here. Yeah, I wish there was a... I wish there was an easier way to do all this loading. It's not like it takes a long time or anything, but it is sort of tedious. Yeah. Okay, go to the school here. This is the Mihate High campus. The school is known for elaborate facilities given its large real estate. Sports teams are practicing in the morning. Many students are running laps. Oh, hey, Batik. How's the project coming along? We still have another week before the trip, but it'll be here before you know it. Well, you get to pick your own subject, so don't stress too much. Just don't pick something indecent. Indecent? I'm suddenly worried about Kensuke. Looks like you just had an inspiration. Penny for your thoughts? You can tell me. It's nothing. Oh, well. You're the kind of kid who always looks bored, but you got a lot going on inside. I'm looking forward to the trip. See you. I think Kensuke's topic was a theory of Mihate Hates. Sounds pretty indecent. No one's at the rooftop. As I look out past the fence, Mihate town looks peaceful, as it always does. The summer breeze is pleasant. So yeah, I run into Kaori a lot, but I can't do her storyline until I do other people's storylines. I wish these games let you kind of pick any order you want, but it's not how the game is set up. I arrive at the station after the morning rush. Around this time, trains stop at this station only a couple of times an hour. It's relaxing here, unlike in the city. I see Kensuke. He's looking around aimlessly for something. I approach him and ask him what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Big Deke. A huge butterfly just brushed my ear. Hey, did you know that this town's got a mascot? I didn't know that. Right? That's not surprising. It came out a few years ago, but it never really caught on. I guess they failed to promote it. I asked Kensuke what kind of character it was. They called it the Mihate fly. Mihate fly? Like butterfly? Get it? Mihate fly. Like butterfly. Yeah, that's pretty much how everyone reacted. I'm sure some random old guy came up with that one. I can't believe that's what they settled on, too. But it's pretty rare to find stuff with it, even in souvenir shops. So if you do see it, you might want to buy it. Anyway, I'm busy Nikide hunting. Later. Mihate fly, huh? I actually think it's kind of clever. So that's where I would have heard of it. Man, it's real specific orders to do specific things. It seems that they only accept walk-ins during the morning on Saturdays. It's slightly more crowded than the weekdays. Well, crowded or not, I have no business being here, so it doesn't concern me. God, you got a lot of things. You got a lot of choices that you can make in this game. As I said, it's a little overwhelming. Especially if I just want to do one specific thing. Is the ocean beautiful in the early morning? Yukino is speaking to me. People usually talk about the beauty of an ocean sunset, but I, for one, prefer a sunrise. As the newborn sun shines down, Mother Ocean smiles back with a twinkle, like a mother and a child. I wasn't super poetic just now. Hang on, before I forget, take a memo, a voice memo. It'll go in an article. No way. There are people lining up at the front desk in the lobby to check out the Kamishiro Hotel. The lobby seems busier than usual today. I eavesdrops on conversations happening around me. It seems like there is going to be a press conference for the World End movie here in this space. I realize that the people walking around me clearly look like they're in show business. Right at the center of them is Rei Nikaido. She's listening in on the staff's conversation. People gradually fill the area. It's starting to get unsettling, so I leave the hotel. Okay, so this is the route I need to take. The cool morning breeze is still playing around the lighthouse out on the Cape. When I'm here, my hopes and fears seem to leave me. For a moment, anyway. Well, because we're curious, let's see what other things we could look at, potentially. This little bit of tediousness will pay off as we start going through routes quickly. Unfortunately, this is like At least this way we can find all the content when we decide to go through the different routes. Foot traffic is scarce in this neighborhood at this time of the day. The elderly sweep their porches while the kids are playing. Everybody's living a quiet, peaceful life. Good morning.
おはよう。
Are you leaving? I'm on shopping duty today. I see. I can't keep a conversation going with her. I'm not very good at this. Huh? Oh. Not good at what?
いらっしゃい。
The shop isn't that crowded yet. I take a seat in my usual spot. Miyu left just a minute ago. Not that you were wondering about her, I'm sure. Do I look like I was looking for Amana? Well, she's very pretty. Why wouldn't you look for her? Only the forest is left, huh? The chirping birds greet me at the entrance to the forest. People taking their morning walks say hello to me as they pass by. This is the beach along the river where we had that barbecue the other day. I see kids playing in the river. Must be nice to have all the outdoors to use as your playground.
Oh.
Oh, hey, new kid. I caught you at the right time. You're under arrest. Huh. What the? Can't you come up with a better reaction? Like freak out or be surprised? What's with that tired sigh? I mean, you're so emotionally dead that I'm actually kind of impressed. I haven't given up on the idea that you're the real criminal. Wow, the way you just brushed that off really irritates me. Why can't you get all uppity and jumpy like a normal kid? You're a bad example to teenagers all over the world. Everybody hates cops anyways. I can't be one unless I'm ready for that. I guess I'll hit the arcade. Why is she so tired? It's still morning. Okay, so we've been to all the locations. Am I following Ray? Am I going to sign? I guess I'm following Ray around. I think that means I can't complete the mission. What happens if I could talk to Saya in this one again? Oh, wait. Oh, that was a new conversation. What was the button for conversation? Here we go. Oh, Saya, by the way. Yes, how can I help you? Saya turns around. I just remembered that Kensuke had asked me to get Rei Nikaido's autograph. What's the matter? I asked Saya if she can get an autograph from Rei Nikaido. Huh? Rei? Why are you, of all people, trying to get that, Big Deke? Did Asagi ask you? She's spot on. I don't know how to react. I see how it is. Well, if Asagi asked me himself, I would have rejected him flat out. Hatari?
Huh.
Hatari, who had been standing a short distance away, appears at Saya's shoulder and hands her a piece of paper. We have a couple of spare autographs that are being handed out to hotel guests. Will this do? You got Nikade's autograph. Well then, please tell Asagi. Please tell him to never use Big Deke to make impossible requests.
ごきげんよう。
I guess I owe Saya. Okay, so... so that means I should refuse his request. Otherwise I'm going to fail my mission. If I'm going to chase after, Okay, so I still have to go here, I think. And I'll just tell him no, or should I? I think the blinking is a mission, right? So it doesn't really matter which one I pick then. Let's pick the Saya one then. If I'm not going with Ray, then Saya will be my second choice. I said because the two paths are actually closely related. Okay, so then I want to follow Ray as much as possible. Fortunately, her quest line doesn't come until much later. Okay, I think I'm good there. Good enough for what I want to save. So, let's see. Everyone's there. So let's see what the other things do for us. I return to the mansion. No one knows to be here. Mayumi and Yukino are both gone. I hear birds chirping. It's been 2 months since I moved here, and I'm still not accustomed to this easygoing place. I pour myself a cup of barley tea. There's no AC? Oh. There's no AC, and the room feels warm and closed in. I could really waste the whole day away in here. Okay, so this one he always talks about. Oh, you can go to school at night? Really? You have nothing else to do? Seriously? Oh, did you have to come by to support me in my tennis match? It just finished. Total victory on my part. What's with that bottle you're holding? A sports drink? Is it for me? No? What? You were thirsty? Aw, come on. You haven't even opened it yet. Admit it, you brought that for me. I'll gladly accept. She snatches the bottle from my hand. Ah, so good. I gotta take a shower, so I'm off to the locker room. Later. She drank the whole thing. This room is almost empty. Well, it's not like I have club activities today anyway. Big Deke, I didn't know you were here. Good timing. Can you please give me some help? Help? Wipe that look off your face. You're not getting away from me. Come on, over here. And that's how Miss Yamashiro dragged me into. In the classroom, mountains of papers are stacked on the students' desks. I was sorting out all the worksheets for the second semester, but it's taking me way too long. I took a peek at the club room, hoping somebody would be in there, and there you were, Big Deke. Lucky me. Maybe, but unlucky me. And I ended up organizing papers with Miss Yamashiro for the next 2 hours. Whew, that was the last of it. Thanks for your help. It's hard to ask the other students, so I'm glad I ran into you, Big Deke. Hearing that makes it all worth it. Maybe. Here, take this as thanks. She hands me a cold sports drink. I open the cap and take a long drink. I must have been thirstier than I realized. Mayumi did steal my drink not too long ago. See? Don't you feel alive? She looks into my eyes, and I feel a jolt in my heart. I hope you make lots of memories. Miss Yamashiro smiles mysteriously and waves as she leaves the classroom. She's an oddball. I like this Yamashiro. She actually reminds me of my my high school physics teacher. I think that's why I want to go her route. Kind of more familiar memories. I arrive at the rooftop. As I watch the students play their sports down on the field, I sense a sense of alienation overtakes me. This is why I took up I look up at the sky, so I can reaffirm just how tiny my existence is. What's going on at the station? I arrive at the station. I see Amana at the shop nearby. Should I talk to her? I can't help but hesitate. She noticed me. Sorry, but I'm busy shopping. Amana hurries away. Why did she apologize? Damn it, damn! I'm so late. They'll probably start with some boring speech. Watch me get there and stir things up a little. I wonder where he's going. He said he was late, but it didn't look like he was rushing at all. Morikawa Hospital is quieter than usual. Maybe it's because they close in the afternoon on Saturdays. I see one of the patients through a window. This looks like a nice place to be ill, but I'd prefer to be healthy. Yeah, wouldn't we all? Sometimes you can't help but be ill sometimes, you know. It's the way things is. It's just the way things are. It's just the way things is, you know. Where did I go to school? My goodness. One of the outstanding characteristics of Beachside Street is the elegant curve it makes along the southern coast. The horizon here at sunset is one of the town's main attractions. I could sit here until sunset if I really wanted to. Is it because I grew up in the city? Or maybe because I'm trying to find a way to kill time? A security guard stops me as I enter the lobby. This area is off limits at the current time. Go home. Off limits? I wonder why. A lot of chairs have been rearranged in the middle of the hall, and people with cameras are standing nearby. In the back, I can see television cameras. 4, 5, 6 of them. A girl wearing glasses appears at the top of a slightly raised platform.
Uh-huh.
Testing. 1. Testing. 1, 2. Mic check. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, we will be starting the World End press conference soon. Please take a seat. It's Rei Nakaido's manager. I didn't know she does this kind of stuff, too.
Hey, you!
And you there, high schooler. Huh? Yeah, you, with the dopey look on your face. Yep, she's pointing at me. This is embarrassing. There's nothing for you to see here. Security, get that guy out of here already. Why single me out?
Get out!
Fine. The guards approach me and I turn to leave before they grab me. Sorry, Big Deke. Huh? Was that Rei Nakaido just now? Come on, move it. The security guards none too gently push me out of the doors. The cape with the lighthouse is one of the town's landmarks. With nothing to cast a shadow but the lighthouse itself, the sun broils down on my skin, but the view is stunning. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. This is one of the few places where even a guy like me can see beauty in nature. I see beauty in nature all the time. On Pornhub. Okay, so that'll be the final choice we end up making for the next choice in our route. Wow, this town sure is small. Didn't think I'd run into you here. This place is really into pinwheels, huh? It's kind of creepy when I first came here, but it was still cold. Actually, it's still kind of creepy. I'll get going now. I think I've been walking too much today. I'm beat. I should head back to the mansion. Cafe Pistache is surrounded by nature. Patrons come by foot and by bike in the afternoon. The staff never bothers us, no matter how long we stay.
Irashai.
Yamato brings me a glass of water. Miu goes out for groceries by the station on Saturdays. She'll be a while, since she has to get them delivered. I don't mind if you want to stick around here until she gets back, though. Oh, no. I mean, I didn't come to see her. I'm not here to see Amana. Yamato's being overly considerate. Okay, well, that's the very last route, unfortunately. We have to play all the other routes before we get the Mio route. The Yukino route and the Mio route don't even lock until you play the 3 other routes, so it's kind of it's a little tedious to start. At the entrance to the forest, I see a lot of parents taking their kids to play in the river. If you want to enjoy nature, look no further than Mihate Forest in the daytime. Hey, new kid. Great timing. I have to ask you to come with me to the station. I'll walk rounds.
Huh?
Rounds, he asks. I got plenty, mostly for obstruction of a police officer in their duty. The other day, I was at a vending machine, but I didn't have any money. And you passed by, so I asked if I could borrow some, and you didn't let me, did you? I didn't have any money either. Liar. I heard the coins in your pockets when I made you jump up and down. That was my house keys. You were acting like a bully trying to steal my milk money. Shut up. That used to work perfectly back in the day. So you were a bully when you were a kid? Wow, you got some balls, huh? You don't want me to arrest you. What are you even doing here? I'm here because of the incident with Mako Oshima, obviously. They say any crime scene's worth visiting 100 times. How many times have you visited this one today? Well, this is the first time I've come here. I guess I'll head to the game shop and put down some pre-orders for new games. I can never tell when she's being sarcastic. I know, she's basically the player. Really? I hear Nikita is having an emergency press briefing. I predict they were going to be shooting around this bridge today. I was wrong. Hurry, gotta hurry. Big Deke. Me? This press briefing, where do you think they're doing it? Kamoshida Hotel, probably. Okay, I'll put my faith in your wild instincts this time around. Farewell, comrade. Kensuke runs away with lightning speed. Oh, this game has such oddball characters. I mean, it's what makes it interesting. Okay, so we've been everywhere, but we're doing the Ray route, so let's make this choice our final choice. And then we will call it a night for now. This is audap. You've been watching World End Syndrome on Nintendo Switch. Like I said, I'm sorry I have to do this the weird way that I'm doing it, but in order to unlock all the routes and kind of do all the pre-work ahead of time, we sort of have to do it this way. But we are going to do the Ray route first, and then the Saya route, and then we'll go from there in order for us to get the true end. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.